NPA seizes R53 million in assets tied to Bosasa corruption scandal by Satori News. In a sweeping move against corruption, the National Prosecuting Authority, NPA, undertook an early morning strike to attach assets worth more than R53 million connected to the infamous Bosasa scandal. The highly coordinated operation was executed on Tuesday, underpinning the government's ongoing effort to address industrial-scale graft within its corridors. A team led by an unnamed curator for security reasons executed the attachment in terms of a court order. They converged on various properties across South Africa to serve court papers and catalog an extensive inventory of significant value. This action is poised to send formidable ripples through networks of corruption within the country. The illicit assets range from real estate and luxury vehicles to bank accounts, investment portfolios, and stakes in businesses. These assets are said to belong to individuals deeply ingrained in the Bosasa debacle, including family members of key figures like Angelo Agrizzi and Andries van Tonder of Bosasa, as well as Linda Maddie and Patrick Gillingham of the Department of Correctional Services. Agrizzi and his former colleagues were apprehended post-testimony before the Zondo Commission. Their arrests transpired shortly after King. Cost revelations delineating a far-reaching corruption web at Bosasa, which allegedly siphoned off more than R12 billions from state coffers between 2004 and 2018. The payments were purportedly part of a scheme to lock down government contracts through routine bribery of officials. The legacy of Bosasa's corruption stretches back to findings published in a 2007 Special Investigating Unit report, which outlined how political clout was exploited to evade scrutiny and perpetuate decadence. Tellingly, the report exposed luxury perks such as homes and vehicles gifted to complicit professionals. The current asset forfeitures are preliminary, mandated under the Prevention of Organized Crime Act, intended as a bulwark against money laundering and systemic corruption. Those accused, along with their families, have until a court hearing set for September 9, 2024, to contest or comply with the order. The proceedings on that day will seek to solidify the Gauteng High Court's position on the status of the seized assets. This decisive act illustrates a commitment to dismantling the underpinnings of organized crime within the state, holding individuals accountable, and potentially reclaiming misappropriated funds for the South African public. It sends a clear message that the government and judicial arms are closing in on those involved in state capture activities. Thank you for choosing Satori News.